Have you ever felt like you were stuck in a rut? Like no matter what you do, you just can't seem to break through to the next level of success? You're not alone. And there's a secret most people miss that could be the key to unlocking your potential. We all know that success is a journey, not a destination. But sometimes it feels like no matter how many steps we take, we're not getting any closer to our goals. That's because most people are focusing on the wrong things. They're trying to build good habits instead of cultivating a mindset that leads to success. If you want to be successful, you have to think differently. You need to embrace the success multiplier mindset. Before we get into what that means, let me tell you a story. There was a young man who wanted to become a writer. He read all the books on writing, attended all the seminars, and joined all the writing groups he could find. Read all the books on writing, attended all the seminars, and joined all the writing groups he could find. He learned all the rules, studied all the bestsellers, and practiced writing every day. But for years, he struggled to make a name for himself in the industry. His stories were rejected by literary agents, and his manuscripts were passed over by publishers. He was starting to lose hope. Was his dream of becoming a writer just not meant to be? He thought maybe he wasn't cut out for it after all. But then he met a mentor who helped him see the light. His mentor told him that the problem was that he didn't have the right habits or was unpracticing enough. It was that he was thinking about success the wrong way. He was trying to force it. Instead of letting it come to him, his mentor taught him that success wasn't something you could build, but something you had to cultivate. You couldn't just write every day and expect to become a best-selling author. You had to think like one. So the young man took his mentor's advice to heart and began to think differently about success. He started seeing it as a journey, not a destination. He began to enjoy the process of writing and stopped worrying about the end result. And guess what happened? His career took off. His stories were no longer being rejected. They were being celebrated. He became one of the most successful writers of his generation. See, the young man was stuck in a habit-centric mindset. He thought that if he just built good habits, he would eventually achieve success. But that's not how it works. Habits are important, but they're not enough. You also need a mindset that supports your goals, a mindset that helps you think through problems in a new way and see opportunities where others see obstacles. That's the success multiplier mindset. So what is the success multiplier mindset? The success multiplier mindset is a way of thinking that helps you get extraordinary results with less effort. It's based on the idea that your thoughts and beliefs determine your actions and ultimately your success. When you have a success multiplier mindset, you're able to achieve more with less effort because you refocused on what you want rather than what you do and want. You're proactive rather than reactive. You take initiative instead of waiting for things to happen. You're also able to stay motivated when things get tough because you have a clear vision of your goals and the why behind them. Let us look at some real-world examples of people who have used the success multiplier mindset to double their success. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He didn't just build good habits. He had a unique way of thinking that allowed him to come up with innovative products that changed the world. Or take Oprah Winfrey. She didn't just wake up early and read self-improvement books. She had a mindset of abundance and believed that she could achieve anything she set her mind to. As a result, she became one of the most successful talk show hosts of all time. Now here's the thing. Can't fake a success multiplier mindset. It's not something you can just put on like a pair of shoes or a piece of clothing. It's something that has to be cultivated over time. It starts with having the right thoughts and beliefs about yourself and your abilities. It also requires a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone and take risks. But the payoff is huge. When you have a success multiplier mindset, you're able to achieve extraordinary results with less effort. So if you want to double your success, stop focusing on building good habits and start focusing on cultivating a success multiplier mindset. Thank you for watching.